Hi guys, sorry it's been 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video. I tried to record like three in a week and it didn't go well. I I did film a video as well as the one I uploaded 2 weeks ago, but then I tried to go and edit it to upload it and it wasn't there. It had been deleted from the memory on my laptop and it's not there. But yeah, I'm here to do the It's a Writer's Life writer tag. I was tagged by Kim Chance and I'm really excited to do this tag because I've wanted to do it for a while. I've seen a couple of videos of it and I think it's really cool. So I'm just going to start because there's nothing else I need to ramble on about. Question 1. What kind of writer are you? I am a YA writer. I write everything YA. Originally I was like just fantasy, but I've actually branched out in the last week. I my main piece that I'm mainly concentrating on is Mystiris, and that is a fantasy sci-fi novel, and I love it, obviously. The second one that I've planned, a trilogy for after I finish Mystiris, is a high fantasy. And the third one that I actually started writing and have written about 7 chapters of in a week, which is crazy, is a contemporary, which I've never written anything contemporary before, not even short stories that I used to write. So it's a weird feeling, and I'm actually loving writing it. It feels really refreshing. So, yeah, that's the 3 genres I write in. Number 2, when did you start writing and what made you want to start? I started writing years and years ago. I've always been a writer. I've always written short stories. I've always imagined crazy worlds. But I officially started officially started writing. I would say 7 years ago. The first really shitty, terrible draft of like chapter 1 to 7, I think, of Mystiris was written 7 years ago. No, not yeah, 7 years ago. That's crazy. But I'm gonna say I've been concentrating and paying attention to my writing for 3 or 4 years. That's how long it's been that I've been concentrating on Mystiris. And what inspired me? What made me want to start writing? I've just always loved creating. I've always loved reading. So it kind of just felt natural to write a story. It felt natural to create a world that other people were gonna read. I think I yeah, I don't think I ever really. It wasn't any like a specific thing that made me want to write. Except from like a thought that was like, oh, I love this book so much. I want to be able to inflict those emotions on somebody else. If you've read City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, I'm sorry if I do cause the same emotions. Number 3, what inspires your stories? Everything and anything. Music. My trilogy that I want to write after Mystiris, the whole world bloomed from a piece of music I was listening to, and the whole world and the characters are all based off of pieces of music. With Mystiris, it's not so much, but the characters have a specific song that if I listen to that song before I'm going to write, I'm in their heads and I'm ready to write. So music's a really, really important thing to me. Nature, friends, family, life experiences. Um, I don't have any characters in my books that are like based off of people, like off of my friends or off of my family, because I just feel that if I did that, someone would find out and then they'd be like, but I don't do that kind of thing. I don't speak like that. I don't say that. And it would just be like, oh, that's how view it. But so they might unintentionally have traits or characteristics of friends and family, but I don't purposefully do that because I know that it could go really, really wrong. Number 4, what themes do you explore in your writing? Bravery, not giving up, trusting in yourself, believing in yourself. I don't know. I don't. It not much. If you read it, you'd probably see the themes. I can't see the themes as the writer of it, so yeah, they're the only 3 I can think of. Number 5, are you a plotter, a pantser, or a plantser? I'm a plantser, which means I plot some points and I plan some points, but I completely wing the rest of it. I know my characters down to the last word they're ever going to say, down to how they would react if somebody spilt milk on the table. But I don't know my plot. I know where it starts and where it ends, but I prefer to let my characters lead the way that it goes and let the characters decide how it's going to turn out. And some people would class the fact that I know my characters so well that I would be able to tell you exactly how it goes, but I can't until I write a scene. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Number 6, where are you in your writing journey? Still writing. I did have a few years ago. I had a publishing deal. When I was about halfway through writing Miss Virus, I was stupid enough to query and put myself out there for a little bit, and I got an offer from a small indie publishing house, and at the time I was like ecstatic and beyond amazed that somebody would even trust in me to write a book. And then when they were asking for more and more and stuff without me wanting to sign stuff, me and a few of my friends had read the email and we decided it was a bit iffy. I'm gonna keep them on the back burner, keep them there for in case nothing else happens. But I'm hoping to finish writing, edit, and go the traditional route by trying to find an agent and all that jazz. Wish me luck. Number 7, have you entered any writing contests and did you win any? No, I haven't entered any, so no, I haven't won any. I really want to enter the Fic Fest, which is April, I believe it starts. But I think this year's one's been cancelled. I think I heard that somewhere. But yes, I do eventually want to enter a writing contest. I'm scared to, and I'm meaning like the big writing contests. I've entered writing contests and stuff at school, like ones I think I won one. There was like the area, the best 500 words or something piece in years ago with a crappy short story. But except from that, and no, I haven't entered any big writing contests or won any or seen any. Number 8, who are your writing heroes? So many people. Sarah J. Maas, Kim Chance is a huge, huge, huge inspiration to me. Sophia Elaine Hansen, the author of Vinyl and the poet of Hummingbird. She's fantastic. She's so lovely and so sweet and so enthusiastic. Laini Taylor, Leigh Bardugo, Victoria Schwab. If I've read a book and I loved the book, their writing has probably influenced me in some way, so I class them as a hero. Cassandra Clare. I forgot Cassandra Clare. Yes, Cassandra Clare is the reason I started writing. City of Lost Souls was the book that made me officially want to write a YA novel. So kind of have to owe it all to her. But yeah, so many people have helped me on my journey. Number 9, have you ever been to any writing conferences? No, because I live in the north of Scotland and there's nothing here. uh, I really want to. They all sound awesome, but I don't have anything up here. I'd have to move or go to the closest place would probably be Glasgow or Edinburgh, and they're like 4.5 hours away from me, which doesn't seem like tons, but for a writing conference, they kind of are. Number 10, what are your top 3 writing tips? Number 1, don't ever stop writing. If you love writing and it brings you joy, don't stop. Number 2, I'm going to steal from Victoria Schwab. She told me this I went to one of her signings in October for the Savage song, and she told me this, and well, not just me, like the whole place. She told everyone this, but basically, if you want to write, if you want to publish, if your ultimate dream is to be on a shelf, for someone to buy your book, for others to read it, don't give up. As long as your dream and your ambition and your excitement for that to happen is always slightly louder in your head than the fear screaming at you, the hatred, the fear, the disgust at your own writing, at the fact that other people are going to read it, you are going to get there. You will never not reach it if your excitement is just slightly louder, even if it's only that little one click on the volume button or whatever. If it's slightly louder, you will get there. And number 3, I'm also going to steal. This one's from Kim Chance, and put your butt in the chair. Force yourself to write, even if you're in the worst mood ever and the last thing in the world you want to do is write. Because if you don't write, you're never going to finish a book, and if you don't finish a book, there's no chance in ever going any further than that. It's I'm like the biggest procrastinator on the planet. I have put off writing so much, and I feel so hypocritical sitting here saying, right, you need to write. If you don't put your butt in the chair, then there's no point. Because I do it. I come home after work and I'm like, I'm gonna write, and then I sit down on the sofa and I watch TV. What's the point in that? You need to write. If you don't write, you're never gonna finish. That's the gist of it, really. Well, yeah, that was the It's a Writer Life for Me tag. I hope you find out a little bit more about my writing and myself as a crazy, psychotic writer. I will see you later, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe and maybe like this video. It really helps me out. You guys are awesome. See you later.